One of the questions that keeps popping up in our DMs is, hey, will tummy tuck scar go away? And the answer is no. No scars are ever going to fully go away, but scars do mature, basically lighten up over time and get softer. And I thought, well, this is a good area to talk about. Let's start talking about how long it takes, and then what do we do if it doesn't look that great? So in a tummy tuck scar in general, we've got a little scar around the belly button. We've got a horizontal scar sort of in an underwear position. And then we also sometimes can have a little belly button scar from the old belly button hole. Now, that doesn't include things like circumferentials or fleur-de-lis, but that's kind of outside the scope of what we're talking about. So in general, scars take about a year to mature. And we've talked about this in videos where we go from that sort of type 3 collagen all the way over to that type 1 collagen. And as we see that transition from type 3 to type 1, we see the scar get softer and it gets lighter and it gets more supple. And so that's a natural process that happens. Now, what if we're after a year, we're 6 months out and things just aren't looking right? The scar's looking hard, it's looking firm, it's not looking that great. What can we do? Well, we can inject steroids. So we can inject steroids in the scar. Steroids help to lighten scars and they help to depress scars. So if you have a raised scar that's dark, steroids are a good option. Microdermabrasion, actually, I really like that. I go over the scars, it helps to soften them, get them looking a little bit more natural. I think microdermabrasion is the nice answer. Now, sometimes we have a flat scar, but it's dark, it's red. Just some people make a red scar. I think that's a nice time when a laser or a V-beam can come in and sort of help out to lighten that pigment up. Let's say you've got a light scar. We call that hypopigmentation, where the scar is actually lighter colored than the surrounding skin. That's where medical grade tattooing or sort of almost like a permanent makeup to blend stuff in. And finally, if none of those work, then we actually can cut the scar out and reclose it, but that's no guarantee that it won't create a new scar. And that's why we try. It will create a new scar, but no guarantee it won't create a nice scar. And that's why we try all these other modalities prior to us excising it. More now.